What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl India Simone, and I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to talk about something that I've seen online a lot and something that I see the real estate community talking about a lot, whether you are a buyer or a seller or a real estate agent or thinking about getting into real estate. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is, are real estate agents going to become obsolete in the future? Now, I've seen some people say yes, I've seen some people say no. I'm gonna do a deep dive into what I think based on my experiences with different iBuying companies and what I've heard from my clients and other people's clients on my team as well. So let's talk about what iBuying exactly is. Now, iBuying is when companies that use algorithms to figure out the cost of a home, buy the home from the owner and then put it back on the market. These are companies such as Zillow, Opendoor, OfferPad, even Mark Spain works with OfferPad to buy homes through this iBuying system and then put them back on the market. So with iBuying, obviously there is no need for a seller's agent. So I'm gonna take a step back and walk through what iBuying means on the buyer side as well. Now, programs like Opendoor, Zillow offer to give buyers a percentage off if they use their iBuying program and their iLending program to buy a house. So basically what the iBuying program is, they buy the house for you. If it is a house that is not already through an iBuying program, that is being sold from an iBuying program, they buy the house for you, and then what they do is sell the house back to you. Now, like I said, I've heard a million bad things about the iBuying program when it comes to buyers. It simply takes too long. They are not responsive, they're not communicative, and honestly, a lot of sellers, if it is a traditional seller, do not want to use iBuying programs because they know what's going to happen. They know that they aren't reliable and trustworthy, and that they aren't going to work in the best interest of everyone involved. But what exactly does this mean for the future of real estate? So there are pros and cons when it comes to iBuying. The pros are typically that it's a quick close. It can save you money when it comes to the commission that you will be giving to an agent. You don't have to deal with the fluidity and the ups and downs of the market. You don't have to really talk to that many people. And it's ideal for people that want to sell fast, don't really care too much to put their house on the market or deal with the process of putting their house on the market. And I would say for people that when you call a company, for example, and you are given a robot, you're just simply fine with using a robot. You don't care about talking to anyone. You don't care about who gets it done for you. As long as it gets done, you're okay. But there are cons when it comes to using an iBuying program. For example, estimates are not always accurate. I have seen many a Zillow estimate that is thousands of dollars off. I've seen a lot of estimates on Zillow that are inaccurate because of the fluctuation and the supply and demand that is ever changing and growing in this market. You could, as a seller, be getting way more for your home than what Zillow estimates. iBuying companies, remember, are going to give you what they estimate the value of your home is. By putting it on the market, you're in a more of a competitive environment, and so if a seller or a buyer is willing to buy your home for more than even what Zillow estimates, they could be buying it cash, conventional. We are seeing appraisal gap clauses being used in this market where people are paying $50K, $100K over the actual value of a home and ready to drop that in cash at closing, regardless of what the appraisal says. Just think about how much money you could be losing when you are using an iBuying program. Also, according to the New York Times, these companies offer less than 0.22% of the fair market value. Again, you are missing out on so much money by using these iBuy programs. Now, again, if it's for you, it's for you, but just to put into perspective of how much money you could be making if you are willing to put in the house in this competitive market. Another thing is that they tend to charge higher fees than your conventional traditional agents do. In fact, New York Times estimates that you're paying about 1.3% higher than you would if you were to just use a traditional agent. So even though you're saving money when it comes to the commission that you're paying an agent, you're actually not really saving money because you end up paying those fees. And the final point that I want to make, which is going to take us into the next topic, is that you have no one on your side. When you're using a robot, there's no one to fight for you. There's no one that is going to help you to get the most money out of the deal as possible. Agents have a fiduciary duty to take care of their clients and to make sure that they're working in the best interest of your clients, which takes us to the next point that I want to make, and that is showing your value and what the value of an agent exactly is. So when it comes to an agent offers so many things to a buyer and a seller that they simply cannot get from an iBuying program. For one, they're playing the middleman in this sense. They're working with not only you, but they're working with the seller, they're working with your lender, they're working with the appraiser, they're working with the inspector, they're working with the closing attorney, all of these people to make sure that the deal goes by smoothly, legally, and as fast as possible. Although closings typically take 30 days, they can talk to your lender about maybe doing a quicker close. They can talk to your lender about different stipulations and strategies to use within an offer to make your offer stronger. And so this is just simply something that you're missing from iBuying programs. Additionally, like I said, when it comes to special stipulations, these agents are here to negotiate for you. They are here to walk you through the home buying and the home selling process. Explain every single step to you so that you understand fully and grasp fully what is going on. They can also help you to possibly get money when it comes to closing costs, concessions, getting items in your home fixed, getting temporary occupancy when it comes to the sellers, just maximizing your return. They can make sure that the home is showed properly, that the visuals are right. Just all of these pieces that an agent really does to make sure that a deal goes through smoothly. Also, agents are knowledgeable of the market. They're not just using algorithms that are just made to dissect what exactly an estimate is that, again, are showing could be wrong, 0.22% according to New York Times. They are looking at the comps in the neighborhood. They're dissecting, okay, what is the max that we can get? What is the sweet spot when it comes to sellers? What is the sweet spot of where we can list this property so that we attract enough buyers that we know that we're gonna max out the return on the property. On the buyer side, again, they're looking at the comps, they're looking at the market, they're looking at the area, they're looking at all of these factors to determine what a great price is and how much you also need to bid on a house if you're determined to win it. Not only are they skilled and knowledgeable about the market, but most agents should be skilled at offer writing. They walk you through different strategies that they feel like will fit best for you to win the offer. I have had clients in the past that have tried to use Open Door as far as the lending goes because they say like, hey, we'll give you a 1%, 2% off, and instead what they end up with is a headache because Open Door takes forever. They take forever because it's going from person to person in the file. They're not really emotionally involved and there is no sense of speed when it comes to it. And so oftentimes those deals fall through or these buyers end up using a traditional agent because they see the value of it. Like I said before, they also make sure that the deal goes through smoothly, which iBuying companies cannot always guarantee. So basically the conclusion that I'm making of this is that agents are not going to become obsolete. Just like they've said that books were going to become obsolete, that everything is going to be used by a robot in the future. There are a lot of people and a lot of statistics that show that people like the human interactions. They appreciate talking to someone in person. They appreciate being able to hold a book. So even though technology is moving fast and swiftly, and yes, we need to adjust and accommodate to the changing environment of technology, these things I believe are still going to be needed and put in place because simply the technology is unreliable and there is no human emotion, no human interactions that people actually enjoy. So that is my video when it comes to the pros and cons of iBuying and why I think that real estate agents will not become obsolete. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any comments when it comes to your experience with iBuying, whether you are a buyer, seller, or agent, and how you think that technology may improve or be a disadvantage when it comes to real estate in the future. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.